Hi there, I'm Carmen at Align Pilates, and today I'm going to work through the series of 5 in the mat work. Now it was 2 in Joe Pilates' Return to Life book. He instructed us on the single leg pull and the double leg pull, or the single leg stretch, double leg stretch. Those 2 names kind of interchange. And then I believe it was Romana that added 3 more to the stomach series, and that pretty much is standard in the classical mat. So I'm going to just run through them and with no instruction, so if you want to practice along with me, you can. And then I'm going to take some time to break it down for each one. The start of the stomach series comes out of a rolling like a ball, so that's where I'll sort of lead into it. And then you go into your spine stretch right out of that. Okay, let's break it down a bit. So the first thing is, the idea, or the most ideal thing, is to not stop through all 5. Do not be so out of breath like I am. And to keep going with that strong torso, a 2-way stretch idea in your movement, so things don't get compressed and more sort of tight by the 5th one. So it takes a lot of conditioning in the body. So you might work your foundation, your basic mat, for a while before you're going to add the last of the 3. So the 2, the single leg pull and the double leg pull, is something that you will start to add into your basic mat. And what I recommend for those is that you do try to sort of go mind over matter, keeping the head up, condition yourself. You know, you can practice repetitions of 6 to 8 of those. Each side counts for 1 repetition. Keep your head up, condition your body to keep going to the 2nd one. And then you're going to add the 3rd, the single straight leg. The pelvis is down, the legs extend in a scissoring idea. The shoulders are down. We are pulling the leg closer for a stretch as we are using our back muscles and arms to help with that idea. We're kind of the springs now and finding that. So we'll rest there, okay? So I would say to you is to sort of develop that foundation mat, build up, and add 1 on at a time. It's kind of like you're progressing in strength. And it gets more complicated with each one. Here, we have to hold both legs up. We've got gravity working against us. Have to keep that upward curl like the hundreds, and not get too involved in the quads and the shoulders and the locked knee. Like, there's just a lot to think about. Make these movements small to start to condition. Okay, word of caution, especially if you're postpartum pregnancy, make sure you're very in the clear when you're adding these series in. And I find anyone who has had lower abdominal, maybe operation, cesarean, or trauma, this is weaker. So be kind to your body. Just know your body. Listen to it at any time it's hurting in your low back. Back up off your movement. Okay? The next one to add into that, after the double leg lower, or the double leg stretch, would be the twist. Okay? And you twist. There's a lot going on here. This is not it. Yes, I see a lot. It is an actual single leg pull position. You're very steady and grounded. And then it is a twist and lift, which I'm not too great at. But you know, it's a lot more involved. That's why the stomach series is what we would put in the more advanced work. Okay? For those of you that are there, certainly start to add them in one at a time and try to sort of, I suppose, press your body to not lower your head or come out of that upper hundreds position. Okay? One thing that I really just want you to always think about when you're doing your Pilates is how can you keep that torso strong and those abs not pooching, but strong on the mat, and your limbs are lengthening away from that strong center. Okay? We can get caught up in the urgency of this instead of being a little more luxurious. Can you see that urgency there? I see this all the time. So if you need to slow your work down, slow it down. We still need to look like we're having fun, so there's a bit of tempo, and all that comes with practice. All right, there you have it. Have some fun with that. If you have any questions, leave your comments below, or you can email us at carmen@alignedpilates.ca. Till next time, bye.